Welcome back to Andres Arre, where today we are watching Black Sails Season 1, Episode 7. In the last episode, things are picking up. Captain Flint actually won the battle against, whatever that man's name is. You're going to hear a lot of whatever that man's name is, because between all the shows I'm watching, my names and brain is all over. So bear with me, please. But Captain Flint won the battle. He got some of his cannons that he needed. He was trying to avoid the Scarborough, I believe that ship is called. But because one of his people decided to move a barrel, which is what that guy placed this little ticker bomb thing, it blew up, shot up, and ended up alerting the Scar something, that the ship was there. The walrus ship was there, so they started coming towards them, and then they fired at them. And in the midst of that happening, Billy was confronted by Captain Flint, because he has a thing to do that. He wants to always have a little conversation in the midst of a crisis and wants to ask him what was in that letter. Billy Bones said, "You know what was in that letter." Captain Flint was like, "Oh, really?" Then the ship got hit, and Billy Bones allegedly fell off into the water, and they couldn't go back. And I am tired of Captain Flint trying to kill off characters that sees what he's about. But the other guy as well, who is like the right hand to Captain Flint, he seems, as much as he doesn't want to, he stays as loyal to Captain Flint as possible. Now, is it because he is scared of Captain Flint, or is it because he is involved in whatever situation Captain Flint is in with that lady, Barlow or something? So that is this whole storyline with Captain Flint. I know we're getting closer to the season being over, so hopefully we're gonna know a lot more, because right now, child, I am lost in the sauce and I don't want to get out. I kind of like this going back and forth, like, what's going on with Captain Flint? Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's doing this, maybe not. Like, I like doing that. So it's not bothering me right now, but I just want some more answers. So we also had, back at the island, we had Max finally get set free from Anne. Well, from the crew, because Anne set up the crew, and the crew got killed, Vane's rest of his crew, which I'm so happy for, because the main guy of that crew was annoying me, and annoying me as bad as Eleanor annoys me. And we had Eleanor become powerful back onto the island. She's now in power. The only time I liked Eleanor so far was when she teamed up and made girl power with her and Anne. And all we need is her, Anne, and Max to all get it together to be friends or somewhat allies and take over. That's what I'm hoping. John Silver played a little bit of his role. I like that character, but you see him not as around as often as he was in the first couple of episodes. I don't know why I'm like throwing my hands around, but he's still a really good character to have. And last but not least, Vane. So the last time we saw Captain Vane was when he was just randomly sailing on a ship, just sailing. And we saw that big, monstrous guy that he's been envisioning, sitting, waiting for him by a campfire. I don't know why he is there. I don't know what that scar is on his body is about, and that keeps getting pointed out. But in this episode, I'm hoping that we're going to see some interaction with Captain Vane and this whoever the hell it is. I also want to have in this episode possibly some type of people turning on Captain Flint, because people need to start realizing, like, yeah, something's going on and you are the cause, which I think is starting to happen, because the whole crew seems like they're going to be turning on Captain Flint any minute now. So I'm ready to jump into this episode and find out if any of my predictions are right, but most likely they're going to be wrong, because I am still a little bit confused. With that being said, let's jump into Black Sails and find out what Black Sails has got to give. Bloop. I love that song. It's like my favorite song ever. Where are we?
Easter is upon us.
Easter! Upon me too.
When the spirit is renewed and the body resurrected, what becomes? Will not a trace of it linger to mock and torment us? And yet does it not often feel as if life itself is...
God. Oh my God, I got so scared. Oh, he's repenting right over in the fields?
Captain Flint's returned.
No, he's back. She cheated on you, if you guys are in a relationship or whatever.
Captain.
Sorry, you were asking about the Scarborough.
I was. Specifically, how the hell did she find you out there? Your friend, Mrs. Barlow, understood she was responsible for keeping him under lock and key. You trusted her.
Perhaps he managed to secrete a message past her men. That hardly rises to the level of betrayal.
Proclaim to the world that the Guthrie's business is finished here in Nassau.
So it was bad.
Real bad.
For chaos. As of last night, I've instituted a new trading system, and the street has embraced it. Captains Naft and Lawrence as a means of shipping, and Mr. Fraser as its corporate seal.
I will address the situation with Mrs. Barlow immediately.
Captain, one more thing.
John Silver.
The consortium wasn't founded easily. Among them, indispensably, was Mr. Silver. I tell you this because I imagine you might still hold some resentment toward him. If Mr. Silver doesn't return from the Urca, you and I may find ourselves with problems of our own.
Oh.
What a day I missed.
Right, you killed Billy so far. I'm still hoping that Billy is swimming like a lifeguard. Oh, Max is still doing what she... Is that Max? Is that Anne?
It's gone limp again. Do you want something up yours?
But at the moment I happen to have quite a lot on my mind. Ship purloined.
Can you run a brothel here and not make money? Figure it out.
Oh my God, he's really naked. I wasn't expecting that, nor did I want to see that.
Alice made you her porridge.
Ew, porridge sucks.
A couple of us are wondering what you plan to do now.
Why would anyone care what I do?
All of us wondering what kind of voodoo you used to get 8 of Vane's crew to just up and disappear.
Haven't you heard?
I left for Port Royal.
If you got any thought of working here again, I wouldn't wait too long.
Rackham's got no idea how to run this place. We've all got a hand in his pocket. All I'm saying is, get in while the gating's good.
Oh my God, that's how they do tattoos?
Post-election initiation, I'm told. All done in good fun.
Oh.
But I'm humbled by the crew's faith in me.
If Billy were here, I'm sure he would agree with me when I say that the crew chose well.
Oh, he's gonna be the new whatever.
I think he's up to it. I'm sure he is. I just wouldn't have thought the crew capable of coming to that conclusion.
How could you laugh with him?
Mrs. Barlow. You said you'd be holding her to account.
Right.
I'll be back before dark.
So Captain Flint just can kill whoever he wants, apparently. Great.
Just one more thing, Captain, before you leave to see Mrs. Barlow. I think you and I need to discuss the letter that Billy found. Why exactly it is that she believes you're going to betray your crew.
Oh.
Mate!
Randall would like a word with you. Council just voted. He's out.
Oh.
I raised the concern about the fire hazard a one-legged man on the galley might present.
What's that got to do with me?
He's got a raw deal, Mr. Silver. The least we can do is let him say his piece.
I can cook.
Yes, I think you might have mentioned that. Setbacks such as these, they often go hand in hand
With the thief.
Uh-oh.
Though I was asleep at Miss Guthrie's tavern, wasn't Singleton stole the page. It was him.
Oh. Oh.
Are you being truthful? He
Yes.
said he has the schedule in his head. Stop Flint from murdering him.
All due respect, but he spent the last 2 days beneath a rather heavy cloud of opiates.
Oh. There we go. John Silver. You're in trouble.
Apologies. Come here.
Oh, it's paper.
It is with great pleasure that we shall now commence our inaugural meeting consortium for the purposes of shipping and trade in the West Indies Excelsior.
That's what you had to find?
Reginald, add to the agenda a discussion of a shorter name. Our maiden voyage. Captain Lawrence, the status of the Black Hind, please.
We've begun alterations to expand our hold on learning of their new vocation.
She's already out the meeting? She's like, boring!
I told him to get a third, but he wouldn't go.
He who?
Oops.
Quite the story I heard out there from the walrus men. They say you rallied the slaves in the Andromache's hold.
He did.
Imagine what they'd say if they knew that you're the reason that they had to chase that ship in the first place.
But I did. I did out of love.
Love.
Help you find a safer, more settled life, a life you deserve.
It was not your decision to make.
Oops.
My life is my own. It's not Benjamin Hornigold's, it's not Charles Vane's, it's not my father's, and it's not yours.
Well, girl, you lied to him. Annoying.
Now you think you can just waltz back in here and pick up from where we left off like nothing happened?
I belong to you. Title property of the Guthrie estate.
Oh.
You know I've never seen you that way.
I must ask a favor of you.
Another favor? You just betrayed her. Who's this? Vane. Hey, Vane.
He's waiting.
Oh, he has a mark too. How did he get here? Oh, wow. Everybody's slaves. That's not the guy, is it?
You wish to do business?
There's a place not far from here. Place fueled by plunder. Place of great wealth, flying no flag.
I know of Nassau.
Oh.
She's weak, so she's ripe for the taking. To get his hands wrapped around her throat in a matter of hours.
Oops.
My men are rich. Wood sells well, and we don't rely on the mercy of the sea.
No man is rich who could have a lot more by doing less. When you sailed as captain of these men, they sat Campeche for you.
What?
And I will bring Nassau in line.
What's your name?
They don't even know each other?
Charles Vane.
I know that name.
Oh.
Why would I let any of them call you captain?
Each man gets a share, plus 1 share to you in tribute. And all you need to do is give them your leave.
You didn't eat that whole chicken.
Name spoken as far as Nassau. Is there someone there that connects us? Or is it something else?
Folk, do you care?
There's so much mystery in the show.
3 men. A share for every 3 men. 4 shares in all. Yes or no?
Okay.
The letter is just a fiction. I'm saying that my relationship with her is a complex one.
It is. That it is.
This is what we do. You are right that you dissemble. Convince myself that supporting you is in everybody's interest. Not after what happened last night. After what happened last night?
You killed
What
Billy.
happened to Billy? He fell.
No, he didn't.
Why? What he's saying happened.
You killed him.
He thought you saw us all as expendable. Expendable? Once. I know what happened on the Maria Lane. You told me it was self-defense, but there were no weapons in that cabin. I went and I looked.
Oh, Captain Flint, you're a liar.
I suspect there's been other times when we've been expendable to you. And if yesterday was one of those days, because Billy wasn't expendable.
Oh.
He was a son to me.
Right.
Then perhaps you should have acted like a better father towards him.
Oh.
You let his paranoia fester to the point at which, when he should have been focused on the Scarborough's gun, he was focused on hurling unfounded accusations at me.
Oh.
Perhaps if you helped him understand the world in which he lived, he'd still be here right now.
So he did kill him. Don't work for this man. He's trash.
I'm tired of the energy it takes to believe you.
Oh.
I'm taking this to the crew. You're their problem now.
Ah. He's gonna kill you.
After the Urca has been secured, and the money warehoused before distribution, I intend to sequester a portion of it. Every man on that crew will still be richer than their wildest dreams.
What?
Now, they have a chance at something better than that. But it isn't gonna happen unless somebody makes it happen. Everyone's lied to, for their own good. Every soldier who's told by his commander that courage will see them through. Every subject who's told by his king.
You. King.
If no one knows, everyone wins. Don't play games with me. Absent their worst instincts, their pride, their greed, their suspicion.
Can we get back to how you killed Billy?
Rich men in a safe place, rather than dead thieves on a long road.
I like that saying.
I'm gonna deliver them into something better. I'll follow your lead in battle.
After that, we're done.
And I'll take your orders as consort. But when it's done, you and I will quietly go our separate ways.
He'll probably kill you before that even happens.
Look, as far as I can tell, it's just the 3 of us. Then again, this is Randall we're talking about.
Flint finding that page on Singleton does seem awfully convenient in hindsight.
Oh, God.
You're a thief. I'm quite sure you're wrong. Randall, you were doped. You have no idea what you heard.
You're convincing our friends out there to believe your story.
I'm not sure you've given proper consideration to what happens next.
What does happen next?
I think you've forgotten one very important detail.
What is that detail?
The money. If Randall is right, that will be the end of the Urca hunt.
Lie to the crew. Right along with Flint.
Who cut this man's hair?
Are you suggesting there's some way to guarantee his silence?
I can think of one way.
You gotta kill him?
One-legged half-wit versus a chance at a fortune? The odds are decidedly not in your favor.
Oh.
Now, take your pick, but tell them now. Then even if they wanted to go to the crew, they'd have lost their chief witness.
They're gonna kill you, though.
You're a thief.
I'm a thief. Right.
His orders are my orders. They'll serve you well.
Who's this boy?
Is something wrong?
Uh-oh. Oh, the marking.
You were one of ours.
Oh. What's going on?
Could not have been easy coming back here. Must have taken great strength.
That's his markings of his slaves, I'm assuming. They're all gonna fit in that little boat?
When I was the lowest among you. Now I've returned. And I offer you a chance to be free of this place.
What?
And you were a strong crew once. Before he dragged you away from the sea.
Huh?
Before he convinced you to live here.
A
place where you could be feared and respected. And I will show you what life is.
Ooh. He's like, this isn't part of the plan. I would have wanted to. Oh, I would not want to fight this guy. That big man can't fight? You better get him. Well, Captain Vane is a fighter, too. Oh, that would have hurt. Oh. Ooh, you better run. God, he's messing you up. What's your face look like? Oh, Jesus. Oh.
I'm proud of you.
Oh! Oh my God.
Mr. de Groot's inclined to hand you over to the crew. Our hands are clean, and you are dead. You have exactly 5 minutes to commit it to memory.
Oops.
It's a terrible test.
Believe me, I'm aware.
This is a plan.
Whether or not to commemorize this page in 5 minutes proves nothing.
Certainly not enough to risk his own life, not to mention committing poor Randall to an early grave. He says if he's to go down that road, he needs certainty.
He's playing games with you, but he's good.
Compliments of the new consortium. A dead cargo is a worthless cargo. Told her she would not have her guns without yours and the others' help.
What did she say?
She said she would take it under advisement. But do not give up hope.
I'll need to know your secret to putting up with her. Predicated on her agreement to lift the ban on Charles Vane's crew. Shortly after, all 8 disappeared.
You think Eleanor had something to do with this?
I asked you once to get her under control. The truth is, there is no controlling her, is there?
No, she's out of control.
You forced her hand in front of men whose respect she demands in order to run this business. What choice did you give her?
Captain.